Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Now, those of you in the chat, how many are there? Oh, there's only 8 of you. Well, good morning anyway. We decided to start this a little early because something just happened. Welcome to a new sponsor, Fermion. Thank you very much. This is Cafinated or Die, episode 2. Now, if you notice, we have someone extra. But before I get to that, welcome my co-host, Sparky. From
Morning,
Sparky's
guys.
And our very special guest, Cassie from Discord.
Hi, everyone.
So, this is the second episode of Caffeinated or Die, Sunday morning coffee. Does everyone have their caffeine with them? Because I know I do. All right. Good. So, before we get into the fun stuff, what happened this week for you guys?
Well, Cassie, I'll go ahead and let you go first.
Oh, yeah, ladies first. This week was a work week. It's my long week. Pulled almost a 6th day. If I didn't pull I need a personal day on St. Patrick's Day to contemplate drinking.
Only
which I didn't do. Yeah, I didn't do it. I should have. I regret it.
Well, if it's any consolation at all, I completely forgot it was St. Patrick's Day.
I didn't.
Which is really bad because one of my best friend's birthday was yesterday. I need to send him a message. Oops.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I didn't forget because my yearly anniversary for how long I've been working at where I'm working is on St. Patrick's Day. It's like, yay, 3 years now. I'm not going into work. Screw this.
Well, congratulations to 3 years of work at
hell.
What you do?
In hell? Yes. Yeah, I work in hell. Let's just admit it. Laugh all you want. I agree it.
I'm sorry, Fermion. I'm sorry you couldn't buy alcohol yet. I mean, if you were closer, I would have bought it for you. And let you drink as much as you want. Then you'd have to find your own way home.
No, you let him crash there.
That's what Uber is for.
Who cares? Hi, Thrax. At least someone's excited to see me.
I'm excited to have you on stream. I introduced you as a guest.
Oh,
the caffeine hasn't kicked in yet.
Not yet.
No, so I had to take a nap before this. I've had it was I don't want to say it was a bad day yesterday. Just everything happened at once.
I'm sorry to hear that, Sparkster. Anything you want to vent about, or let the ether take hold? Rage for us, Sparky.
I'm not going to rage, but I'm going to give some advice to anyone that's a mechanic. Don't let your friends know you're a mechanic.
Isn't that applied to any form of repair?
Yes, it is.
If they know you know how to fix computers, guess who gets talked to as soon as something goes wrong?
Yep.
Hey, Antoine, you're pretty good with computers. Can you fix this? No, I'm sorry, I can't because I have no idea what you're doing. How about you stop downloading porn illegally and just go to Pornhub like everyone else?
Oh my god.
How's it going, Jaster?
Morning, Jaster. No, I got home from work and I've been having to roll my window down and open up my car door from the outside for last week, and I finally got tired of it. So I went down to my fire station and I pulled my truck in, and I started turning the door apart. One of the firefighters came up. I was like, I need to get my wife's car hooked up with a trailer connection before tomorrow at 9 because she has to go with a trailer. And it's like, okay, well, that shouldn't be too hard. 8 hours later, I've got my door tore apart trying to fix it. I'm trying to help him get his lights set up, and both are becoming total clusterfucks.
It sounds like fun.
Well, his car, he bought it used, and it's supposed to come with a tow package. So everything is supposed to be plug and play. Well, it didn't have the little fuse box in the back hooked up. It didn't even have a fuse box. So we had no way of getting power to the plug and play components. So we had to tear the paneling out. We had to tear the lights apart so we can splice it into the lights and hook in aftermarket connectors, get it working. And I had to completely disassemble my door because everything was seized and frozen inside. And funny thing is, I tear the damn thing apart 3 times, and the first time I did it, I thought I really fucked up because I shut the door. I went to go open it, and the door wouldn't open. And
oops.
And I had the rod on the inside of the door where I can get it, and it dropped down inside the door, and I couldn't get it because of the fucking seat. So I was like, okay, how am I gonna get this one done?
At certain points, you just want to take a crowbar to it and just start smashing.
No. At certain points, I could tell you this much at my walk. We got some trucks that come in. Yeah, it's gotta be fine. This is gonna be no problem. We got other trucks that come in. It's like, okay, this fucking truck needs baptized in about 20 tons of C4.
Oh God.
Oh,
That sounds like me at work with some of the machines I run. They're like 20, 25 years old. And there have been days I've went, oh, this is an easy fix. And other days I'm like, oh God, where is the C4? I'm blowing this up. I'm destroying it all. And we're going to start from scratch.
Yes.
Hey,
how's it going?
Gwen.
How's it going, Gwen, Danny, Darkside, Grim? I see you already. Everybody, thank you for joining us.
Yep.
So I had a very interesting week, I guess you could say. I had life kick me in the dick as hard as fucking possible, but aside from that, have you ever?
I seen your little stream you made about it. I'm sorry. I never said anything to you about it. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. That sucks.
Well, unless you work for the government, there's nothing you can do about it. But so
no, the same thing
aside
happened.
from that,
The same thing happened to my girlfriend like last year and this year. So I know exactly where you're coming from on that one.
yeah. So I had, aside from that, I had a couple of interesting things happen. The first one being I got a call from my brother. I'm going to be an uncle.
Oh.
And
Congratulations.
he found out that it's going to be a boy, which is very funny because for the longest time, my family, every single first child was a girl until yours truly was born. I broke the mold from the last 50 years. So I guess I changed the pattern. Now everyone has a boy first. Well, thank you guys. Yes, Uncle Antoine is going to be a real uncle this time.
Oh, great. I can see another hashtag now.
It's already started. What are you talking
about? Oh, God. So my nephew's name is going to be Connor, and he's going to be named after, and his middle name is named after my father, but I'm not going to say that because I don't want people to know too much about me. The second thing that happened that was really interesting is I got a message. Now, I don't know if you guys know all of this. People in the chat may not know this. I'm kind of in a feud, I guess you could say, with 2 people. I don't know how that happened, but the big one right now is dealing with a 450-pound gorilla. So today I go to sleep before work, and I wake up and I have a direct message from Schmeckle. He wants me to join his hangout. So I message Lo-Fi going, wait, what? And she's like, yes, we're doing the cunt stream right now. So I try and click the link after I wake up, and it doesn't work. It says I'm not authorized. So I'm in the chat, and I am just kind of paying attention to what's going on. They're talking about something I'm going to bring up after this story. And he says, yes, Schmeckel says, yes, I sent a link to a whole bunch of people. Brockus, Zell, Lo-Fi, a couple other people. And I sent one to Antoine. Except Antoine's is special. I changed one letter. So, yes, he changed one letter to make it where I couldn't join. I discovered which letter it was, and I joined. So I had my first confrontation with Schmeckel tonight, last night, and I was not impressed. I was very, very not impressed. So I don't understand why my villains are deciding to jump ship. So...
The part I listened to last night, because I saw you posted on Twitter, the part I saw just is not, I don't know, I don't get it. It was a smorgasbord of what the hell.
Well, yes, that's apparently how it normally is.
Yeah, that's what I've been told. Which is why I stay away from Cunt Stream.
So, okay, I have one more really cool thing that happened to me before I talk about Andy Warski. Grim, I'm sorry, I cannot help you by tying some damsel to the railroad tracks. I don't actually have that handlebar mustache, but I've tried.
I was going to say, I feel real dumb right now. Who was his name? Was it Dastardly?
Yes.
Yes.
Dastardly something or other. Dastardly.
Muttley and Dastardly.
Yes. So, okay. I don't know if anyone knows who Poisoning the Well is. It's Sophane and Fat Pat. They're extremely entertaining. They are very funny. They were doing... Sophane was doing a stream. So I jumped into the chat just to kind of listen. I'm messing around on Discord and talking to people. And I jump over into the chat and I say something to Sophane. 3 people in that chat recognized me and actually knew who I was. Not only that, which blew my mind, by the way. I still consider myself a very small channel. So that blew my mind. And then, not only that, but I got a message from Magog, so we're going to be working on that. And Sophane lumped me in with Magog, Ranting Monkey, as people that they know. He called me out on stream specifically. I'm going places, people. Jump on the train now. So that's... My week went from bad to pretty damn good. I can't complain.
I was gonna say, if you're a small fish, and I'm a oh fuck,
I'm non-existent.
It's
I have
smaller.
one, and that's Lo-Fi, and I think that was out of pity.
Actually, I believe Danny in the chat is the one that one of the people that recognized me. So, thank you, Danny. You made my day. Believe it or not.
No, I usually subscribe to all my friends, so we become friends. I'll sub to you.
Well, that's good to know. So, okay, do you guys know what happened with? I already met Bering. Bering was on the very second episode of Proper Villains. You guys know who Andy Warski is, right? Everybody knows Warski Live.
Oh yeah.
So,
what was it? What was the fucking meme that was going around a month, 2 months ago?
Race Warski.
Race Warski, yeah.
It's still going.
Yeah, I know.
Hold on, folks.
Yeah, when that whole Race Warski thing was going on, I laughed my fucking ass off.
Oh, I was dying.
When they blew Hasbro up out of water with all those fucking replies from those people, I was just sitting there reading all the fucking replies going, Jesus Christ.
Exactly. It was like pure entertainment in written form.
No,
The
no, no,
best
no.
kind.
Right there. That is the golden example of karma's a bitch.
That too. It needs to go down in history. Just, do you want to know karma exists? Here you go. Enjoy. Yay.
Oh. Well, here's karma. Apparently one of the people at WotC doesn't like the word mega. And I guess it's the same person that made the whole stance of changing his and hers to them and they.
Yeah, I actually saw that. I was wondering because I saw it start popping up on my Twitter through all of the people I follow that do magic.
Yeah. Well,
And
I don't do magic. I'm on with a podcast with a majority of them does, and
yeah.
I got involved in the whole MTG thing just because I don't like hypocrites. So I assert myself and I state my opinion and I call out hypocrites. Well, let's just say I've went places with that one. So since I found out this person doesn't like the word mega, I ended up changing my name on my Twitter to Sparky's Mega Rampage Tech Corner, and I tagged Watsy in it. And I was like, here you go, guys.
You poking the bear again, Sparky?
Only when it comes to Watsy. Oh, yeah, you'll like this one. Since, you know the whole deal with Kaz, right? He got his little investigation letter from Watsy stating, we are giving you a warning because you have, been saying mean words to our judges and other players, and we don't agree with this on social media.
Yes.
Right? Okay.
Yes.
It's like, okay. I'm feeling a little left out. So I actually did make a DCI number. Yeah, I put a name on this DCI, and amazingly enough, the DCI system let me. And I went ahead and stated on Kaz's stream what that DCI name was. I guess I can do it on this one. It is Watsy space sucks dick.
Oh
Come
my
ban
god.
me.
Oh, that's great.
You have a virtual fist bump there, Sparky.
Two of those. That makes me so happy.
All right. So everyone, sorry about that was actually a marathon runner picking up one of his friends to go run a marathon. Apparently, there's a marathon today. I did not know. So, okay, everyone knows who Andy Wolski is. Apparently, Andy Wolski. Do you guys know what stealthing is?
Stealthing?
Yes.
Possibly.
I've heard of it. I'm not too familiar with it.
Stealthing is a sexual term, and it's for when the guy secretly slips the condom off, and then.
Oh. Okay. Yep. That's what I thought it was.
Okay. So apparently, Andy Wolski decided to do this to a girlfriend of his when they were both drunk one night, and people are saying that it's sexual assault and that he raped her and things like that. It's being blown way the fuck out of proportion. Now, that's what the topic I walked into on the cunt stream was. There were people saying that it is considered sexual assault, and then there are people who consider it not sexual assault. I'd like to know what you two think.
It is not sexual assault, god damn it.
Really?
Yes. Okay, yes, the condom got slipped off. Oh my god. You still consented to sex. There was
No. It didn't slip off. He pulled it off.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. Yes, the condom was slipped off by his doing, but it's still. The penis went in. There was dick in vagina. She was okay with it. Sorry.
You wouldn't consider it sexual assault?
No.
Even if, okay, what if, I don't want to get too graphic, what if he finished and you ended up getting pregnant? You still think that's okay?
No, but that doesn't necessarily assume assault due to the fact that assault normally means that there's injury involved or any form of harm.
Okay. I yes,
That
and then let me just put the caveat that Threx brought up. He did stay with her 3 months after that. It's not like it was a one night stand. He was involved with him. He's involved with her. They were in a relationship. So I'm not saying it's rape. I didn't say it was rape. I'm asking about sexual assault.
I wouldn't call it sexual assault. I wouldn't call it rape. I would say it's a really, really fucking douchey thing to do. But it's not rape.
no. Because rape normally implies that there is no consent. And at the point where you have decided to put condom on, even if you take it off, there's still consent. And assault means that you are being injured, harmed. And sexual assault normally means that, you're getting hurt during it and it's not in the fun, kinky way. So I'm sorry, but no. There was no sexual assault. There was no rape involved. Who the fuck ever is coming up with this shit needs to get smacked in the head multiple times.
There was an article on Far Right Wing Watch. Very, very biased article, yes. And they're accusing him of sexual assault, accusing him of rape. It's the whole argument of basically she was drunk, so he ended up raping her, instead of the fact that both of them were drunk. Both of them hold consent to that.
That's the common one now. That's the common thing to do now, though, is if she's drunk, it doesn't matter if she says yes. If she practically begs for it and says, I give consent. She's drunk. She doesn't think for it. But if she's sober and says yes, oh yeah, it's cool. Or if he's drunk and she's sober and he says yes, oh yeah, it's cool. No.
This sounds like an not argument, but a discussion me and Firewater had on Zach Jesse.
No, okay. There's more. But aside from him being with her 3 months afterwards, okay, he apologized for. He basically told her the next morning, and she was okay with it by his own admission. So I don't have a dog in this fight. I don't really fucking care. I just think it's a kind of an interesting topic. It's a controversial topic, yes, but it's still an interesting topic when you think about it. Is stealthing okay? Now, here's my thing. If it's a one night stand, stealthing is not okay. It's a huge dick move. No pun intended.
Huge risk.
No pun intended. But it's a
pun
dick
intended.
Move. And I don't think that person. I think if something happens, that person should be held accountable. In this case, if she was okay with it, and it was just dirty sex or something like that, they got down and dirty, they were both drunk, she's okay with it, there's no problem. And what I think this is now, I'm not too big of a fan of Andy Warski, but I think putting this article out there like this was a bit much. Trying to paint him as a rapist and a sexual assaulter, I think it's just a tad too fucking much.
Yeah, then you gotta wonder how they got this information.
Well, he said it on stream.
Oh.
Yes, he said it on stream to like 3,000 people.
And then you gotta turn around and remember that we're also in the movement of basically every man who has ever had sex is a rapist or a harasser or some sort of whichever SJW negative connotation we're using at this point, because I don't fucking keep up with it right now. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
And every woman is just a poor assault victim. And that's bullshit. And they will always keep using that until it is finally shut down. So it doesn't matter what they say. Even if Andy Warski said, it was consensual, she was okay with it. No, she wasn't. Well, why wasn't she? Well, she said yes. Shut up.
Well, she was drunk. Remember, it's women. Okay, women can never consent when they're drunk, but men can.
I got a question.
Go for it.
Oh God.
Are these guys? I know I said I hate this term, I hate this word, but still, are these guys white knighting for a woman
No,
that never asked to be white knighted for?
no, they are basically what Thrax says. It's a slander campaign. They are. They just want to slander Andy Warski because of how popular he is. They just want to make. They just want to drop his numbers. It's a slant. If she actually felt assaulted by it, there's been years that she could have filed a police report. None was filed.
Yeah,
Exactly.
So, I have a message for all those. Shut the fuck up.
Very well put.
You know, putting it that way, I've said that for years, and they still don't listen to me. And I mean, I'm a woman, for Christ's sakes.
I know.
They don't fucking listen to me.
I couldn't tell. You know, the voice doesn't give it away at all. I thought you were a man.
Antoine, don't be a smartass. I swear to God, I will punch you in your villainous face and make you my bitch.
Ooh.
Excuse you, woman. God, I could no respect on any of the shows that I start. Do you hear this?
I could
just
tell this was gonna be interesting from the conversation I've seen you two had in the chat on Coldplays. I could tell tonight was gonna be interesting.
Okay, so just for that, ladies and gentlemen, I have just opened up a new thing for Help for the Guildless. If you'd like to do it, Fermion did it already. But Cass, darling, could you put something in the chat for me?
I don't know, maybe.
If you don't, I'm going to mute you.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Give me a second.
Thank you, Envy. I'm glad you're having fun with the abuse. Do you see that little badge right next to Cassie's name? That means she's a sponsor. If you want to be a sponsor for, I don't know, Help for the Guildless and Proper Villains, there should be a button at the top of your chat. You get a special badge plus special emojis that you can use, and I believe it's only $4.99 a month, and you become a sponsor, and it's something else that you can do to help with the channel. So thank you very much, Cassie. You're a beautiful model.
Oh yeah, definitely. I also just posted the emojis I have too.
And they're the emojis. Now, if I get one more sponsor, I can put another emoji in there, and we can go from there. I have that nice little top hat emoji that I can use from Discord.
I was gonna say the Sherlock Holmes one.
Yes. So
hi, Akio, darling.
So are we pretty much in agreement that what Warski did was not a big deal?
Yeah.
Nope, not a big deal. I also don't use condoms, so.
Sparky, you dirty dog! Are there little Sparksters running around that we don't know about?
No. I've tried.
You've tried. Well,
I've tried.
Thank you for letting us know that you've.
I've tried and epically failed.
Oh, don't say that. How's it going, Akio? Lo-Fi, welcome.
Hi, Lo-Fi sweethearts.
So, all right. Now, I heard that we have a couple of, I don't know, articles that we can discuss. Someone said that they had something interesting that they wanted to bring up. So much so that she hid it from me for, I don't know, like 3 days.
Uh-huh.
All right, well, let's have it.
So, randomly browsing through my Google and getting interesting articles, including two I sent you, we've got woman stabs boyfriend with katana, citing cheating and too much PUBG.
What?
I don't know how far into this I'm going to be able to get without falling over laughing.
Wait. Okay, so that she attacked him with a katana.
Okay. Police arrested a Washington state woman earlier this month after she stabbed her boyfriend with a Japanese-style sword purchased at the mall. She told the police that she stabbed him because she believed that he was cheating on her, and also because he played too much PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds.
What? Wait, what?
I hear the confusion, and it is great.
Was this in Florida?
No, this is Washington.
Oh my God.
I can see this. I can actually see this happening because I can see the boyfriend just in there playing, probably, does something stupid like PewDiePie does and mumbles off a bunch of things, not even paying to anything around him. Perfect opportunity for the girl. Girl comes up,
walks up and fucking stabs him.
He doesn't even see it coming. I can see it perfectly.
So, to kind of sum up the rest of it, basically, he was recovering from his injuries. Police picked her up. She was covered in blood from stabbing him. She handed herself over immediately. And he actually says that he wasn't a sweaty nerd, more of an athlete. He told the paper, athlete, the electronics athlete, not sweaty, weird. He told the paper that he plays PUBG for 12 hours a day. And according to the affidavit, Xavier said she was frustrated that Lovell was playing less and less, paying less and less attention to her as he got deeper into PUBG. But what took her over the edge was finding Tinder on his phone and later noticing some red hairs in the shower drain that were not hers.
Okay.
What? That's
hashtag bitches be crazy. What the fuck?
That's exactly what I thought.
For the one thing, calling himself an athlete? No. You play video games 12 hours a day and you sit in nothing but swamp ass. You do not get to call yourself an athlete. No.
I think Grim Reaper actually, I think, makes kind of a good point on his second last comment.
The spit in your food one?
No, the one before that.
Oh, he said, Grim Reaper says, she said yes to protected sex. It became unprotected sex. She should have had the right to say yes or no to unprotected sex, period. That is actually a really good point. There was a change in what she consented to. Now, even then, she still said it was okay the next day. I'm pretty sure probably had more unprotected sex after that. But it's more along, I can understand why something changed. When something changes, then you need to make sure it's okay. You don't just stick a finger up someone's ass without them knowing.
Well,
or is that just me?
That's just you.
I had one of my ex-girlfriends. I was we were going to town, having fun, just going at it, and slipped out, accidentally went down 1, 2, 4, went in.
Wait, you gave her surprise butt sex,
and I wasn't even intending for it to happen. She screamed real loud, "What the fuck?"
Oh,
and then a minute later, it's like, "Oh, this actually feels pretty good."
Yeah. Okay. Nope.
Nope.
Sparky. We don't know.
That's Sparky. Bad.
Sparky, I love you. You're an amazing person, but I really don't need to know more of this story.
Hey! I'm just repaying the favor for the little hentai thing I saw of you.
That was not my fault.
I
Oh
know.
yeah, I finally
was
got to
dark
see that too.
That was Darkside Molyneux. He's in the chat, I think. Still, you can blame him and Lo-Fi for pushing him into doing it. Yes, Lo-Fi, I know you talked about this exact thing yesterday. It's why I'm talking about it, because I didn't get to talk about it because the cunt stream went from talking about it to doing nothing but talking about else, and then Mundane Matt showed up in the chat and I fucking fell asleep. So see, he's right there. You did something wrong. You unleashed tentacle porn of me on the world.
You did order 34.
Yes, he did. He did rule 34. Now, okay, I am a subscriber of Mundane Matt. I really am. I do listen to his stuff when I'm doing things, and whole. He is informed for most of the things he does. He is just very, very boring. Not even dry. Not dry or droll or anything like that. He is just fucking boring. And I literally was like, peace, I'm out, bitches. I'm done.
I actually kind of like listening to him.
Well, that's the thing. Doing his stories, yes. Listening to him talk on stream, it's the same exact thing, except he doesn't let you get a word in edgewise. So it's just like watching his videos again. It's very boring.
Well, I can see that. Some, there's a difference between videos and stream. Stream, you get to interact with people, and I'd love to be able to interact with people a lot more if I do streams on my channel.
See you later, Jester.
But when you're small and you only got 2 people you're talking to, that conversation kind of runs out in about 5 to 10 minutes.
Well, yes, but I think we filled up time pretty well the last time.
Yep.
Okay, so Gem Max really wants the girl's number with the sword. So, is there any contact information that we can find for him? Apparently he likes crazy.
No, just search for one of the weird dating sites that are all over the internet. You'll probably find one.
You want crazy? I've got a crazy one for you. Oh, what's her name?
How dare you, Sparky, bang somebody and not know her name? Shame on you.
No. This is from an anime. I'm referencing anime on this one.
Are you talking about Anna Senpai from Shimonetta?
Not Shimonetta. It's Tanya.
From what?
The Saga of Tanya the Evil.
I've never seen that one.
Okay. No. Antoine, you have got to see this one. Okay. All right. Here's kind of a lowdown of how this goes. So, the show starts out, and you're in kind of a early 1900s setting, World War I, World War II setting. And it's, it looks like it's the Allies versus, Germany. Then all of a sudden, magic appears. You got, sorcerers and people able to use magic on the battlefield. And you got this crazy little fucking girl. Deranged fucking girl. And she's pure fucking evil.
They usually are.
Oh, no. You come to find out, this little girl used to be a man from, I want to say, our time. And he was a bureaucrat. He was real spiteful, real evil, kind of douchebag.
Lo-Fi knows what you're talking about.
Yep.
And she said you butchered the name horribly.
Well, I'm sorry.
No, I don't care. I've never seen it.
But no, he ends up getting killed. And then he ends up literally having a pissing match with God at his judgment. So what does God do? He turns them into a little girl and sends them back to this time and age. And the whole show is basically a piss and match between these two. It is a really good show. I suggest watching it.
Okay, I guess. I don't know.
All right. You know how deranged Alucard can be, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Times that by 20.
You had me at deranged little girl.
Yeah, that's kind of a that's a thing. All right. Is there anything more that you have to say about your katana wielding psycho?
No, I pretty much summed it up.
All right.
Katana wielding psycho. God, I want that title now.
Oh, hello, Lo-Fi.
Hello.
Lo-Fi!
So, good morning, Lo-Fi. Do you have your caffeine with you?
No, I'm in bed.
We
The
didn't
show's
wake you up.
Cafinated or die. It's supposed to have caffeine.
Yes. Anyway, is you wanted to come on? Just to hang out, or did you have something?
No.
She probably wanted to yell at me.
Probably.
No. It's when you said Shimoneta. I got.
Oh, you were talking about me. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know how to fucking say the name.
Yeah,
can you say it? I sang it. Say some Japanese anime names.
No.
Come on.
No way.
I have to. Hold on, I'll be right back.
What calls?
He flees.
No, so I take it you've seen the Saga of Tanya the Evil.
Yeah, Tanya the Evil. Tanya.
Yep. It's a good fucking anime.
It's pretty funny.
I got to watching it. I got to watching it because I seen it was a suggestion, and I seen a little bit about the story, and it's like, this seems like a unique anime. And after the third episode, I was like, oh my god, I've got to watch this thing.
So I started it, and then I watched like the first half of the first episode, and because of how they animated her lips, I actually stopped for a month.
All right, I'm back.
I think the way they did the show, they overly exaggerated her face just to get some of the
even more like
out of it.
It's not even her; it's her friends. The woman's face, her big eyes, her big cheeks, and her mouth.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about now.
God, that's terrible design. I thought
See you
when I
later,
saw
Darkseid.
They made
the entire show.
They made the women look too cute, and everyone looked too serious.
Yeah, I thought it would be representative of the show. Also, when you said she's evil, I kind of disagree. Yes, she is evil. She's not pure evil. Yeah, she does it because she doesn't want to die.
Yep. She also is doing it because she's trying to piss all of God.
Yeah, okay, so if you died and you got placed in a Nazi girl in World War II's body, by God, wouldn't you go, well, fuck you two?
I would be a little miffed, yes. All right. So I have an article here that I think you guys will all enjoy. The tagline is, Oklahoma mom who once married her son will now go to jail for marrying her daughter.
What?
An Oklahoma mom who once married her son will now go to jail for marrying her daughter.
Can you please tell me the location of this?
Oklahoma.
Well, no. I know. Does it give a specific location?
Lawton.
Jesus
Lawton,
Christ.
Oklahoma.
Jesus Christ.
There's a bunch of what's in the chat. What? Yes.
That was my exact reaction the moment I saw that on my feed, that I had to send it to Antoine to get the same what reaction.
She's keeping it in the family at least, I guess. All right. Patricia Ann Spann, 46, and her biological daughter, Misty Velvet Dawn Spann. Jesus, that's a stripper name.
Well, yeah, that is just an innuendo for the vagina.
Yes, got married in the town of Lawton about 17 months after same-sex marriage became legal in the state of Oklahoma. To get around the potential snag of their shared family name, Patricia Spann listed her name as Patricia Ann Clayton on the pair's marriage license application, filed with Comanche County. For her part in marrying her daughter 2 years after she legally allowed to contact her children, she was legally allowed to contact her children following an annulled marriage to her biological son. Patricia, this is all forms of what? An annulled marriage to a biological son, Patricia Spann will serve time in jail according to the Oklahoman. That's a fucked up name. The newspaper reported that she pled guilty to felony incest. Felony incest. I didn't even know that was a thing. Tuesday.
It is.
And under a plea deal, the 46-year-old will serve 2 years in prison, followed by 8 years of probation. She will have to register as a sex offender following her release. So, do you all want to see what she looks like?
Yay! Show us the monster.
All right.
I can't re-look at the monster.
Well, at least she only lives. Yeah, I've seen this one.
And I'm assuming that is her daughter next to her. But yes, that's.
She looks like Gru with a hair.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the same facial expression.
Wow.
Oh my god. So I don't. So I guess this is nightmare fuel, sort of. Yes, maybe.
No, the nightmare fuel
No.
is this is only 2.5 hours away from me.
Oh, I'm sorry, Sparky.
Sparky knows them. He's the son.
Oh. Does this link to the story you were trying to tell us earlier where you failed? Is that why?
No, it's not. No, only the crazies live in Oklahoma. They're
Listen
moving
to
from
Captain.
Arkansas.
No, I just want to die. Oh, oh, Sparky. Don't give up, my friend.
Oh, I'm a long way from fucking giving up.
That's good. And I won't have to break your knee.
Well, I don't have an article. I wasn't able to look one up. But
Okay,
I do have that. I do have that Twitter post I did share with you, Antoine. It was about, I'd say about a week ago, or week and a half ago, of Maxine Waters. I still don't know if that was true or not.
Okay.
Let's see if I can find it.
And what? You have another one that's even worse?
No, that's about the only one I can think of. I remember sending that one to you about Maxine Waters, about the how I gotta find it first so I don't butcher it.
Okay, I have an article.
Wait, there's more that makes this worse. If you
Yes.
guys want to hear it.
Yeah, let me find the screen cap I sent you.
So it says that Patricia Spann told child welfare investigators she lost custody of Misty and her 2 other children before reconnecting with them in 2014. That's when Patricia and Misty hit it off and started the relationship that eventually landed them both in jail.
Why though?
It doesn't say. It just says that they hit it off, which means she basically used the ability to see her children again as a hookup. Why do you send me these things, Cass?
Because I'm evil.
Because she thought you could relate.
What? No. I don't. No. What? No.
All right, there you go. There you go, Antoine. I sent it to you in DM again.
All right.
You want to pull that out?
Oh, that's. Oh my God. Yes, she's a moron. Oh my. All right.
That's really be a good laugh.
If you guys want to see the epitome of stupid,
You know I always do, Antoine. Come on.
Look at you every day, Antoine.
oh, lo-fi. That's mean.
Yeah, I don't mean that. I'm sorry.
So all over my district, ICE government has been installing these holding cells for people to drop off suspected undocumented immigrants. This is not only illegal, it's inhumane, and I will not stand for it.
Oh
Are
my
you
god.
fucking kidding me?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
No way.
Yes,
I don't
boy.
think it's real. I don't think it's real. It has to be a Poe.
It has to be a Pope, but it actually seems like something she would do.
Oh,
She's that stupid.
everything hurts now.
Oh my god. My brain actually hurts.
I'm gonna jump out
Do you
the
have
window.
injuries?
It has to be a joke. I refuse to believe that this woman is this
Yep.
stupid.
It has to be a joke, but like I said, I can actually see this being real too.
What makes this so sad is that we're literally having to play this game of is it a joke or is it real?
Ashley,
It's
hang on.
so
Let me-
real.
Because we're at the stage of, teens eating Tide Pods. Yeah, I was in that meeting. It sucked. And, all the other stupid tweets and SJW related stuff that goes out. It might actually be real. And I'm not okay with this.
Okay, so the Tide Pod thing, I wouldn't actually say is SJW related. That's just stupid teenagers. But stuff like this, trying to say, oh, the ICE agents are so bad. I mean, I get to use my favorite saying. If this woman actually believes these things, the wheel is spinning, but the hamster is dead. The hamster is in the corner, having kicked a chair out from underneath it and is hanging directly from the ceiling. So, I mean, oh, God.
It says on the description of the account, it's a parody account, so.
Okay,
Oh, thank
yes.
God.
Thank you. Thank you, Akio. You have saved us from the pain. All right, Lo-Fi, you said you have an article.
Yeah, I'm just saying. It's not fun. It's just cute.
Oh, it's cute. Well, we do need some palate cleanser after all of that.
I'm gonna send it to you, Antoine.
Oh no.
It's cute.
Well.
Don't sound so dreaded about it.
Oh no. Seriously? All right. Meet Dog, the world's most popular fish vendor. Hold on, I'll screen share it.
It's so cute.
All right. There you go, everyone.
Oh,
It's so cute.
oh my God.
The cat's name is Dog, and he works for a fish
And
vendor.
he's a fish vendor.
And he wears costumes.
Yeah.
Oh.
For a minute, I was expecting Mesa.
The 3-year-old Scottish fold who has more than 70,000 followers on Instagram.
Oh, he beat you in popularity.
Jesus Christ!
70 times.
I'm beaten out by a goddamn cat in a costume. Hangs out with the fish vendors at Haifong. Is it Haifong? Haifong Market? Dog
Haifong.
owners. Dog's owner, I'm not even saying that name, told BuzzFeed that he's a friendly guy and is quite popular at the market with and everyone knows him.
Oh, look at him!
See, Sparky, this is how you do it. You just put cute pictures up and the girls go crazy.
Oh God.
They gave him sunglasses.
Oh,
Fong says it was a really hot day. He adopted his little fisherman. Hang on, move the window. And he was painted like a dog, so that's how he got his name. Panting like a dog. Oh my God.
Those glasses remind me of I want to say Juan from G Gundam.
Yep.
My
He's
goal is to make dog famous, Fong said. I want to promote dog in Vietnam for people to know more about our country. He's got 70,000 Instagram followers. I would say he succeeded. God damn. I'm losing to a fucking cat in a costume.
Well, you can always dress up in a cat costume.
Shut up, Grim. There's no such thing as cat Fong. I'm not putting on a cat costume.
Dark side, next Rule 44. Here's your idea.
Shut up, Sparky. Why? Why would you betray me like this?
I'm not betraying you. I'm having a little fun at your expense.
Yes, BuzzFeed is the ass cancer of the internet, but they still brought us this cute, adorable cat. So I can't be completely mad at them.
Aren't you glad you looked at that article to clear your palate?
Shut up, Akio. Oh my God.
Get Antoine a cattail butt plug.
Oh. Antoine, when's your birthday?
I'm not telling you because that's not a gift I'm getting.
I'll ask Gwen.
Oh.
Yeah, we'll talk to Gwen. We'll find out.
Oh my God. So, what the oh God damn it. How am I losing to a cat in a costume?
Oh my
Plus,
God,
someone is getting their fur all ruffled.
Antoine, if I dress Joe up, can he be the new host of Proper Villains?
No.
Yes!
No. You don't know. No. When were you part of the Proper Villains, Cassie? You do not get to make that decision.
You shut up.
Oh.
All right, what's this
Damn.
next one you sent me? Wait, what?
We went from cute to what?
Well, when you see the headline, you'll know what I'm talking about.
There is a new hashtag for you there, Antoine.
I'm not-
Hashtag Antoine butt plug.
Oh God damn it! I don't even want to look at the chat.
Oh, I'm already watching it. It's okay.
Fuck off, Jim.
What?
Darkseid has joined in on that hashtag.
All right, so court tells perfectly healthy man that he is, in fact, dead.
Oh, I saw this article.
What the fuck? All right. If you think you're having a bad day, just wait until you read this. Constantine Relu, I'm not saying that right, 63, had the shock of his life when he was told that he was, in actual fact, dead. His wife had registered his death in 2016 after he didn't return to Romania from Turkey, where he had worked as a chef for more than 20 years. He has since been living a legalistic nightmare of trying to prove to the authorities that he is alive. He faced a major setback on Thursday when a court in the northeastern city of refused to overturn his death certificate because his request was filed too late. The decision, the court said, is final. I'm a living ghost. I'm officially dead, although I am alive. I have no income, and because I am listed as dead, I can't do anything.
What the fuck?
Relu also spoke of his rage and a desire for revenge against his wife, who now lives in Italy. He said, "I'm not sure whether I'm divorced or not. I'm not sure whether she is married to someone else or not. Nobody will tell me." Really,
Wait.
Aw.
you explain this just a little bit more. Really, you explain that he first went to work in Turkey in 1992 and returned in 1995 to the first big shock of his marriage. His wife had cheated on him. In 1999, he decided to return to Turkey for good. Oh, there's more. I didn't know there was more. Go ahead, Sparky. I'll read the rest of this afterwards.
If you're legally considered dead from the courts, and if you killed someone, how would that play out?
That's a really good question.
Because I see I see the events of Double Jeopardy playing out in that one or something like that. Because if you're legally dead, well, legally you don't exist, so legally you didn't do anything.
That's a really good question. All right, okay. Last December, Turkish authorities detained him over expired papers and deported him to Romania in January. Upon landing in Bucharest, at Bucharest airport, he was informed by border officials that he had been officially declared dead and underwent 6 hours of questioning and tests. They measured the distance between his eyes to see if it corresponded to any old passport photograph. They asked him questions about his hometown, such as where the town hall was, and they checked his fingerprints. But authorities in his hometown of Barlad were less convinced. He spent weeks trying to persuade them to issue him papers so that he officially existed. Relu said he would like to file a fresh lawsuit, but has no money and suffers from diabetes, which makes everything more difficult. He also said that he has been banned for life from returning to Turkey, but would like to write to Turkish President Recep, whatever, to appeal the decision. This poor man.
Wow.
That's interesting.
It reminds me of the Monty Python skit with the parrot, except he's really alive and not a dead parrot. It's not dead.
Or even Holy Grail. I'm not dead yet. I'm happy.
Tis I can still fight. You have no arms and legs. Tis only a flesh wound.
Oh, did you send me another one, Lo-Fi? Jesus.
Did I?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I did.
She is on a roll tonight.
She is.
She's getting the article looking up down pat and practicing for proper villains.
No, that's why she won all the time. All right. What is this one? Spanish police find 8,000 pounds of stolen oranges in a traffic stop. Wait,
What?
Where? And she sent me another one. Stop it.
What the so
I'm finding some weird articles. Spanish police find 8,000 pounds of stolen oranges in a traffic stop. 5 suspects were arrested in southern Spain after police officers carrying out a traffic stop found vehicles loaded with more than 8,000 pounds of stolen oranges. City authorities in Seville on Tuesday released images of 2 cars and a van overloaded with the fruit after an alleged theft in the town of Carmen.
How the fuck did they get all those oranges in that car? That's what I'm wondering.
What the fuck?
That pictures.
There's more.
Oh God.
Yes, that's about it. Those Jesus Christ.
How?
Dog bound for Kansas mistakenly shipped to Japan. Oh, I heard about that one.
Yep.
Yeah, they're really looking to prevent scurvy. Are they planning on shipping it to America for their cousins to sell on the side of the road?
Oh my god, they're anti-pirate.
The anti-pirate.
It makes sense.
Oh, I'm not looking at the other two lo-fi. It's not happening.
I'm not. I'm just sending you.
Yes, I see
She's
that.
spamming you.
What's this? Wait, what? Gem Max just sent me something on Discord. God. Is it okay? So it's just this one thing. All right.
Thrax, that's exactly why I'm wondering how they fit them all in the car like that.
All right. Boy from MA course told me a boy he knew tried to sneak 1,000 tabs of acid into tea in the park by taping the tabs to his body, and when he was sweating, all the acid absorbed into his pores. Now he's in a mental hospital, and all he does all day is stand in the sun thinking he's a sunflower. Shit, you not, drugs are well bad.
My God, 1,000 tabs of acid. Oh, Jesus.
Who in the right mind would think that's a smart idea?
Drug people. Okay, so, oh my God. That's... Well, that happened. You know what? It's from the internet, and it's only a Reddit post on Twitter. I don't know if that actually happened or not. I can't believe that. I'm sure someone believes that they're a fucking sunflower, but I don't.
We do have the second article that I sent you too about the startup offering a 100% fatal procedure to upload your brain.
Yeah, I saw that. It's fucking stupid.
It is.
So-
There's already a waiting list of 25 people who have paid $10,000 to upload their brains, knowing that they're going to die whenever they do it.
So they understand that they're gonna die.
Mm-hmm. But apparently, at the end of the article, it states that the brain embalming procedure is not yet available to the public because there's still a lack of evidence that memories can survive in dead brain tissue.
What was the game? There was a game that came out that dealt with something like that.
But there was
just
also a
recently.
movie. It had
was,
Johnny Depp in it.
Ultra Dragons.
Something like that, yes. But no, the game, Soma, thank you,
Yes.
Darkside.
Oh, yes, that was a good game.
Good. Ooh, are you sure you'll go that far?
Can you upload porn into it too? I would hope so. I mean, if their memories are going to survive and they think that their consciousness is going to survive with them, I bet they're going to get bored. I never played Soma. Well, I never played Soma. I just watched Markiplier play it.
Same here.
Yep.
The story is interesting.
I like the story concept.
Yeah, the
That's why I
concept
said
is
it's good. Gameplay bad, concept good.
yeah, but even the way the story is told is kind of not very good. It's very ham-fisted.
Mm-hmm. Oh no. The Magi system from Evangelion. If anyone's seen Ava.
No, I don't think I have.
Basically, the Magi system is a supercomputer that's the NUV name of the organization it uses, and it has 3 brains at the center of the system. 3 actual human brains that run it. Evangelion is really not a good anime.
It's overrated as fuck.
It's
Yeah.
over. The only thing I take away from that is getting the damn robot stingy.
Oh, we're talking. Oh, God.
Yeah.
I step away and we're talking about Evangelion. All right, fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say that reminds me of the Magi system.
What ending do we want to believe is real out of the 13 different endings that they have?
I'm actually wanting to see. I've seen the newest, two of the newest Evangelions. I still gotta see the 3.33. But
No,
I don't
this
know.
can't be real. No, Jem, this can't be real. It cannot be real. Despite outrage, Detroit Bar lets you toss a dwarf.
What?
Yay! Dwarf tossing! The ancient
There's
sport.
dwarf tossing now.
That's an ancient sport! I'm not
It
kidding.
is.
It is.
Oh, okay. All right. Hold on. I'll screen. This can't be.
Screen share it.
I'm getting to it. Jesus. All right. It's so fucking stupid. All right. Oops. That's not what I wanted. There we go. I'm getting there. Where did it go?
You broke it, Antoine.
I broke it. All right.
This is why we can't have nice things.
You shush.
Pick me.
Don't make me mute you.
Did you say fist me?
That's
No.
what you heard, Low Honey. That's what you heard.
Yeah. I no. My hands are way too big for that to be applicable. All right.
You just have to find a big asshole.
Despite out if you're not trying, you can't be successful. Despite outrage, Detroit Bar lets you toss a dwarf. Oh, it's a topless bar. Okay. Belly up to a topless bar and watch a dwarf tossing. P.T. Barnum would have laughed. But thousands are objecting online, saying this sideshow in Detroit treats little people as play toys.
If
Aren't
the
they?
little guy approves and says, yes, toss me, who the fuck cares?
Well, you would know better than anyone on that one, Lo-Fi.
Are you saying I'm poor?
No, I'm just saying that you've had some fun with a dwarf.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Woo, shake a woo. Have a beer, ogle nudity, toss a dwarf. These choices are featured tonight at a strip club in Detroit called the Toy Chest. Oh, so fucking cliche. It's all in fun with a dwarf who's a paid professional, wears a helmet, and gets harmlessly pitched by participants into an air mattress. It's not like they're throwing him into a pit of hungry fucking alligators. The Topless Bar's spokeswoman, Alyssa Katzman, said a $10 cover charge gets patrons inside, and $5 enters them in the dwarf tossing contest. Katzman said, at the spot on Ford Road near the Southfield Freeway. Longest pitch wins you a trophy, but more than 3,400 people have said that the game's a loser. They've signed an online petition at change.org objecting to the event promoted on the bar's marquee. You know, the more people complain about this dwarf shit, the less opportunities the little people have to make money. How much do you think this person is paid? Does it say? It doesn't say. It doesn't say how much he's paid, but he's being paid, he's being taken care of, he's got a harness, he's got a helmet, and they're tossing him into a fucking air mattress. Leave him alone. Let him make his money. He gets to see naked women all night.
He's basically Robin.
Yes. Let the man make his money.
No, because it's wrong.
There's a midget tossing video. I can't show the midget tossing video because it won't have any sound. So that I'll watch it later and laugh.
You can still show it. People laugh at the silent dwarf flying.
All right.
We can add commentary.
I can tell my story.
All right, hold on. I wish there was an easier way to do screen sharing. Well, there is if I ever get a second screen. All
A
right.
brain?
I said a second screen. I have a brain. Anyway, here it is. See, he's got a harness.
Whee!
Oh, you weak son of a bitch. I could have thrown him twice that length. Now, how do they measure it? Is it ass first or what? How far the midget ass goes?
I was gonna say, is that Wee Man?
No, that's not Wee Man. Oh, he gets a second shot. Okay.
Let's try again.
Oh, you weak bastard.
I was gonna say, if they want to complain about that, I wonder how they complain about, Jackass 2 when Wee Man jumped off tied to Preston on a bungee cord in the river. He jumped when he bounced up, pulled Preston down, and Preston just the taunt of the damn bungee cord slammed him down into the water.
There's a lot.
Yeah, but if Jackass was made today, this year, or last year before that.
Oh yeah, so it would have been.
Oh, the shitstorm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
I mean, there's a ton of things that couldn't be made today. Jackass being one of them.
No, I got one for you. I got a perfect one for you. Who remembers watching The Brave Little Toaster?
Of course.
I do.
Okay,
That nightmare fuel.
I remember watching it as a kid. I rewatched it a couple months ago with my girlfriend just for shits and giggles. And I got to watching it, I got to thinking back, it's like, Jesus. It's like, and this was allowed back then. If this was put out now, oh God. Especially
Well,
like the scene from the junkyard.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's terrifying. Well, it's the same thing. Waterhouse Down couldn't be remade today. Or Watership Down, whatever the fuck it's called. The one with the rabbits?
Yep.
That wouldn't be able to be remade today. There's a lot of things that couldn't be remade today.
I know one of the re-releases they did for the old Looney Tunes cartoons. I think it was Whoopi Goldberg actually did an introduction to it and basically had to say, look, this comedy is from like the 1950s. This isn't caught up to modern times, so it may be seen as slightly controversial. I'm like, seriously? No, it's funny. It's funny. It's racist hilarity. Stop bitching. Get out of your safe spaces.
Now, are you talking about the Disney one?
No, I'm talking about they did a collection. I read it years ago. They did a collection and released it, and Whoopi Goldberg did an introduction on one of the DVDs and said, I'll see if I can find it. But she did an introduction and said that, this comedy is off color and probably not suited for a lot of ages now.
There's a lot of that.
Yeah.
Thrax actually said what I was going to say next. Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
It's a masterpiece.
It's a masterpiece, but if it was made today, it'd get slack.
I don't think it would get slack. I think it wouldn't be able to be made today because of the fact that of all of the copyrights that they'd have to get. It would be impossible.
Mm-hmm.
The only reason they were able to do that before is because copyrights and things like that were not being used as powerful as they are now.
Yeah.
I'm fine. Just couldn't think of the right word. So,
There's a lot of movies out there I like to see a remake of. Like there's two of them, for instance, Not Quite Human and Short Circuit. Those are two I like to see a remake of. See if they can actually do it right and do it good. But I think Short Circuit is good enough. Not Quite Human I think they could have done better on that one.
Well, yes. Okay, so remember when Looney Tunes got Whoopi Goldberg to explain their racism? There's a lot. I mean, if we're going to talk about stuff that they couldn't make today, we're talking about a lot of older cartoons. All right, those couldn't be made today. A lot of
the nine lives of Felix the Cat.
Oh, yeah, I know.
That couldn't be remade today. Heavy Metal couldn't be remade today. You know how we had Heavy Metal and then Heavy Metal 2000? Yeah, those would be.
Love Heavy Metal.
There's a lot of controversial animations made back at the time of Heavy Metal. There's one I remember. I just cannot remember the fucking name of it. I remember the concept of it. It's kind of set on the same basis of Heavy Metal, but I just can't remember the name of it for the life of me.
Well, I mean, it's one that stars a cat, right? Fritz, is it Fritz the cat?
Fritz, that's one of them. And then Heavy Metal, there's a third one, and it's you know, it said there's a god, and it kind of like goes on an evolutionary track, kind of like how not like Heavy Metal, but the same concept. It's like made in the 60s or 70s. I just can't remember the fucking name of it. I remember watching it when I was real little, and I shouldn't have, but hey, it was on the Action Channel, and I had satellite back then.
Yeah, so Thrax is right. Basically, anything from 2000 and before could not be made today.
Yeah.
As proof by them remaking Ghostbusters.
Let's not talk about that.
I have the ability to watch it at home because I have Vudu and it's on there. I have not taken the time to waste my life for it yet. I want to see it so I can see what I'm making fun of, but I'm really, really, really like every single time I think I have free time, I'm like, oh look, I need to get a root canal. I don't want to watch this right now.
I've seen it.
I can't do it.
I'm not gonna say it's bad.
It's bad. Come on, just admit it's bad.
It's not bad because it's got some good points in it.
What are we talking about?
It is not good at all.
We're talking about the new Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters 2016.
Only good part about that movie is how little of a shit Chris Hemsworth is giving.
Yeah, he plays a really, really good dumb guy.
No, he's not a good dumb guy.
He plays a good dumb guy.
No, he doesn't. That's not a good dumb guy.
No, that was I don't know what the fuck he was. He was playing a retard. That's what he was.
Yeah, he's not dumb. He's not dumb. Yeah, he's retarded, and it's not. It's only fun because he was told you can do what you want. Since most of the entire movie is improv, and I like his part because it's clear he doesn't give a shit.
Wait, so the whole movie was improv?
Yeah, basically the entire movie was improv.
But not good improv like Ragnarok. That was a good one.
Because it's improv, and improv is really hit and miss a lot. You have to know your comedians can do improv before you force them to do improv, especially for an entire fucking movie.
So, is anybody going to go see Ocean's 8? Nobody?
No.
I didn't think so. Okay, Thrax, that retarded male stereotype, I have such an issue with. I have an issue. Okay. God damn it, I didn't talk about this. All right. Janine Melnitz from the original movies was never shown as a sex symbol. She was never portrayed as an object. She was portrayed as a very strong female. She was portrayed as someone who was independent. even in the second movie where she's oversexed going after Rick Moranis' character. If they treated her like they treated Chris Hemsworth in the newer one, people would have lost their shit. But instead, we get whatever Chris Hemsworth played, and that's supposed to be the male version of Janine. That pisses me off.
I think I'd give the real Ghostbusters more credit than that movie.
Well, yes, because the cartoon was amazing.
Yes, it was. I think I would even give Ghostbusters Extreme more credit than that movie.
Speaking of Chris Hemsworth, everyone saw the new Infinity War trailer, I'm assuming.
Of
Yes.
course.
Yes.
Who's gonna die?
Who's gonna die?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Who do you think's gonna die?
Tony.
Tony and Iron Man. Tony and Captain America.
Yep. I say
Yeah.
Tony. I say Tony because there's a part in that trailer you can clearly see. You can see Doctor Strange and his two monks in the street. And you can clearly see they're frozen in time. The only one who's not is Tony. And
Yeah.
I want to say it has something to do with. See, I don't know if he has the arc reactor in his chest or not in this one. If he had put back in, or if it's a side effect of it. But I want to say in the movie, the only one who is not affected by the Infinity Stones is Tony, because you clearly seen it in the first Avengers movie, and then you clearly see it in the second Avengers movie. He is the only one that's not really influenced.
No. You're talking about when Loki hits him with the staff, right?
Yes.
He's hitting him in the arc reactor. He's
Yeah.
not actually touching him.
Yeah.
That's why it doesn't work. Everyone is affected by the Infinity Stones. That's why the Infinity Gauntlet is so important. Even Doctor Strange is one of the most powerful characters in the Marvel Universe. He's affected by the Infinity Stones.
Yeah, he's holding the Time Stone, I believe, right?
Yes. Now,
Mhm.
okay, so everybody has been asking, where's the last Infinity Stone? We've seen them all. Where's the
Adam
last?
Warlock coming.
It's in the crater in Wakanda.
It's Adam Warlock.
Is it Adam Warlock? He's coming?
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
He probably ain't, but I hope he is. We have seen his egg.
Yes, we did see his egg. But I don't think that, because they haven't even mentioned him at all. Now, I'm not saying that they won't bring him in.
I don't
But-
think they're bringing him in, but wouldn't be that the fucking best surprise ever if it's Adam Warlock turns up, because they did make one hint.
The problem with that is all the comic book fans would be like, yes, Adam Warlock. Everyone else that's been just watching the movies goes, who the fuck is that?
Yeah, why does he have the worst name of all the superheroes? No, but
Although
I think Iron Man and Captain America will die. Those two, Chris Evans and Tony, I forgot,
Their
Robert Downey
contracts are
Jr.
up.
has not.
Yes.
They have not signed another contract, extended it as the only ones.
Well, Chris Evans has one more movie. He has one more movie, and then so I'm pretty sure if he does die, it's going to be in the second Infinity War movie.
What
'Cause he
about Chris Hemsworth? Has he signed for more? Because he
I-
gets his head squeezed in the trailer.
Yeah, I don't know. But it's, if we're going to go off the trailer, then yes, there's a possibility Thor could die. But he
No, I
already
don't
had the
think-
chance to die.
It's baiting. I don't think he's, because if you go off the trailer, they show the oh my god moment where you're gonna think, will that guy die? Will that guy die? I don't think that. I think Tony is the most likely candidate.
Yes.
I think Tony.
I can see I can see Tony dying. I can see Cap dying. Winter Soldier, and possibly Falcon. We're talking about people.
That's a good thing, because people have been, not good thing, that's a good point, because people have said it would make sense for Captain to die now when either Winter Soldier or Falcon can take up the shield like they do in the comics.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm really happy that Peter Parker, Tom Holland is portraying Peter Parker again, and we're going to get Spider-Man in the Scarlet Spider suit, it looks like, which is going to be amazing.
I wish they had Ghost Rider in it. A good Ghost Rider in it.
Nicolas Cage?
No,
Fuck that.
I said
No.
I said good Ghost Rider.
Oh my god. I forgot that even existed.
Can we take just when you say Scarlet Spider suit? Is it not kind of weird unless I hope they do an explanation that part of the story of the first Spider-Man here, the one Homecoming, is that he doesn't want the high-tech suit. He just wants to be regular old Spider-Man and such.
Right. It would be nice if they explained that. The problem is if it is the Scarlet Spider suit, they overplayed their hand, because Scarlet Spider is actually one of the most powerful Marvel superheroes. That's why in the original Civil War, when Parker is trying to go and say, "Hey, I'm siding with Cap," and Tony's like, "You can't stop me," and Spider-Man goes, "Yes, I can," and then Tony ejects him out of the spider suit and off of the fucking helicarrier, because he knows Tony knows he fucked up in making that suit. It's not good for anyone. But if it is the Scarlet Spider suit, I'm excited, and at the same time I'm like, well, shit, that ruins everything.
They're gonna do a milder version, because if they would stick with the power of some of the characters, it would be fucking stupid. Like, Tony would have 17,000 Iron Man suits.
Yeah.
Well, we do get to see the Hulkbuster armor again.
Yeah.
So,
but that's because people liked Hulk getting beat in the face. That might be the only fun part of that entire movie.
Go to sleep, please go to sleep, please go to sleep, please go to sleep. I like what they did in Ragnarok. It was so fucking cheesy and corny. He tries to do what Thor tries to do what Black Widow does to Hulk to get him to calm down, and it seems like it's working, and then all of a sudden, wham, wham, wham.
Yeah, I bought Thor Ragnarok yesterday. I liked
it. I don't know why everyone was so pissed off about it. I was laughing my butt off the first half of the movie.
It captures a good other 80s feeling that Guardians of the Galaxy, so it's fun.
I think the movie gives a good personification of a good action superhero movie doesn't have to be serious all the time.
Well, that's all of the Marvel movies, except for I would say Civil War and Winter Soldier. Other than that, yeah, both of those two movies are very, very serious. All the other movies are very lighthearted.
Yeah. But there's only two characters I really want to see in the Avenger movies. I really want to see them. Deadpool.
Not going to happen.
I know. I know it's not going to happen. But the ones I want to see was like Deadpool and, like I said before, Ghost Rider, but done right.
Yeah.
Because there was an old animated movie about it. It was a Fantastic Four and a couple other heroes. I want to say I can't remember who it was, but Galactus started attacking the Earth, and everyone was getting their fucking asses handed to them. I mean, they just could not do anything. And then, like, the last 10 minutes of the fucking show, like last 5 minutes, out of fucking nowhere, Ghost Rider comes out, does the penance stare on Galactus, he's done. Battle over. And then he just fucking drives off. It's like, what the fuck?
So Gem Max brings up a good point. It can now happen because Disney bought out Fox. So that's Deadpool, the X-Men, all of that stuff. It's not necessarily something that they can do, but there is a chance that we could see Wolverine in the X-Men versus Avengers. That would be amazing.
No,
That could be
I want
something
to
that
see
they could do.
the X-Men versus Squirrel Girl. No, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Squirrel Girl wins. That's the joke.
Yeah, she is a joke.
Good night, Drax. Finally. Sorry for
Good
keeping
night,
you up so
Drax.
late.
So,
Drax.
who's got to watch the new Deadpool movie?
Of course I
am.
will.
It's going
Of
to be as
course.
good as the first one.
I really, really want to see Ron Palmer. Either Ron Palmer or Bruce Campbell play I can't remember his fucking name now.
Right next to Juice.
You talking about Cable?
Cable, yes. Why did I
Well,
forget his name?
It's Josh. It's Josh Brolin, I think, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
I really wish I could have seen one of those two because I've seen some pretty good, accurate portrayals done by Ron Palmer and Bruce Campbell of Cable, and they did a pretty good job.
No, I want the Marvel Zombies where Bruce Campbell is actually in the lore.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
Ash is in the Marvel Zombies universe.
I don't like that run because they underpower a lot of them. Like,
The first 5 ones, including the Ash versus Marvel Zombies, Evil Dead versus Marvel, are really good. Then after those 5s, it get kind of fucking
so I started reading the first one, and when the zombies overran Silver Surfer and ate him, I was like, all right, I'm done because that doesn't happen.
You have to do something. I thought that point was stupid as well. I thought they should have kept Silver Surfer out.
So it's
And
I mean,
Galactus and
the comedy behind it, I understand. Like Peter Parker, the more he eats, the more whiny he becomes because he ate May and Mary Jane. But it's I get the comedy and I get the draw of it. Everybody likes the zombies things, but I mean, come on, they
it's a
ate the
multiverse
Silver
thing.
Surfer.
It's a multiverse thing. Every comic is in another universe, basically, after Marvel Zombies. After the first one, you have to read Marvel Zombies Return before you get the original cast of the first Marvel Zombies. Like the 4th is Midnight Suns, where you get Morbius and Jack Russell and Satan's son to fight the zombies. And you get Deadpool, of course, and all of that. It's great.
Okay. Moondoggy sharing an image. I'm kind of scared to click on the link.
Someone else
Hold
click
on.
on that link. I'm
on it. Give me 2. Hang on. He's in the room with me.
After I seen that one gif of that dildo being
got
pushed
it,
out
so
of that
it's got
person,
one turn.
it's like, nope, I'm done with this.
That's every Friday for Peach Party.
Yeah, your link's pulling up at 404.
Oh, it's because you have to. The way that it works is YouTube. You have to subtract the last. You have to like delete the last 2 things because YouTube likes to add 2 spaces at the end of it. I don't know why. It just does it for some links. Right? It says zoinks. You've taken a wrong turn.
Yeah, like I said, as soon as you said it, I rechecked it. Yeah, no, it's not working.
Why are the eyes following my mouse? That's horrible and creepy. Don't do that.
Hang on.
Oh, has anyone seen the Ant-Man and the Wasp trailer?
Yes.
I want to see this movie.
I do
It looks-
too.
I didn't know about it.
Yes,
It
I
also
saw
looks inconsistent as fuck with how physics work. I don't get it.
Well, again, comic logic. I mean, come on now.
Yeah. See, you can say that you just complained about Silver Surfer getting eaten by zombies, and now you go no. No,
I
but
know.
I agree. It's just for the humor. I find it fun. It looks fun, and he's a great Ant-Man.
He is. Yes, Wasp is the girl. But yes, it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be another heist movie. I like that they're doing the heist stuff with Ant-Man. I like what Marvel's doing pretty much with all of their movies and how each one is a different type of genre. You know, each movie set is a different genre of movies, and they've done really well with it.
And how they interconnect them so good.
Yes. See you later, Jim.
Night, Jim.
You gotta think about it. This has been
I
in
feel
the
like-
works for what, since 2003, 4, 5? Planning all of this out.
Why?
I
What?
feel like they planned out since 2005 the entire universe.
No, I know that. I'm looking at the picture that I was just sent.
But
It looks
It's not
like
a picture.
That's not a picture.
It's a full image set of basically their products that are. It's like the first one is actually dishwasher soap beside juice.
Oh
But
my
they
god,
look
I have
the
something
exact
good.
same.
I got paid on the con stream yesterday to watch and react live on for something. The No Bra Twin Charger. Go check out a gay Pornhub for that.
What?
The No Bra Twin Charger. I was paid $10 on con stream to watch it and react. And it's just me screaming.
And now I can't go watch it.
No, don't do it. No, you shouldn't, Cass, because you don't like spiders.
Oh, yep, I'm out. You said spiders.
no,
I am out. No.
It's an apparatus made to milk the penis that you put under, and it looks like a spider is raping your dick,
Oh my god.
and it shakes like the jackhammer, and it's so weird.
Oh, that sounds horrifying.
Antoine has to be away because I guarantee he'll be going, what?
Yeah. So,
Maybe
in
he's
place
looking
of
it up.
Antoine, right?
He's so interested. He's looking for it.
Yes. It's like, wait, I gotta figure this out. Fermion wants a link for research.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay,
Danny, I'm right there with you. What the fuck?
Let's quickly return to the whole idea about the different genres for Marvel movies. I think it's really good. I just don't understand why they picked the genre of piece of shit for the Black Panther movie.
Because they reached into the hat and pulled out piece of shit for Black Panther.
That was the
I'll
remaining
be
genre.
back.
Noir and piece of shit.
Well,
And
if
What?
you
What did I
remember,
miss? Are you still harping on Black Panther? Why? It was an okay popcorn movie. What the fuck?
No, it wasn't. The action was fucking horrible. Stop lying to yourself, you blind
I'm not
fuck.
lying. I'm not lying to myself. I enjoyed it. You're just racist, Lo-Fi. That's what it is.
Yes, I am. Fuck the Jews and black.
No, do not look that up. You don't get to look that up again. That thing. I ended up catching after I left the cunt stream. You looked that up because someone sent it to you.
Yeah, because I got paid to, Antoine.
You got paid to look at that.
Yeah, I set a
Not
price
enough.
and Mr. LM002, he paid the price, and so I had to watch it. He donated the amount of money.
Okay, well, I'm glad you got paid.
Wow.
I did. It went to Beard
It went to Beard. Oh, Beard?
Barrett, yeah.
Well, that's good. I may end up having to set up a GoFundMe here soon, too. I'm not happy about that. But that's something I'll get to if things happen. So, Do we have anything else we would like to talk about? Or do we want to? We've been
Let's
going.
talk about how bad Black Panther is.
It wasn't that bad.
Yes,
Why?
No, Anton, it's not bad. It's a 5 out of 10. It's mediocre, and mediocre is the biggest sin you can do for a movie because mediocre makes you forgettable, and that's worse than being bad, and it's worse than being good. Of course, it is.
No, I can agree with it being mediocre, but for
5
me,
out of 10.
it's the reason I give it a 7.
5 out of
is
10.
The reason I give it a
5 out
7.
of 10.
The reason I give it a
5 out
7.
of 10.
7 is
I like the
5 out
Bobcats.
of 10. 5 out of 10.
the reason I give it a 7
Ah,
is because
5.
because
5.
the reason I give it a 7 is because I actually enjoyed it and I actually enjoy the Black Panther. So I give it a little bit more than 5 out of 10 because I'm not hopping on it like everyone else is. So I enjoyed certain things that they did, like speeding past his origin story because we didn't need it. The end fight scene was a little much.
It
I
was
think
badly choreographed. Looked like poopy. The effects looked like poopy. And yes, I will agree. It's glad they jumped over the origin story because origin stories are fucking shit. And another point in that, you should watch E semicolon R's One Punch Man versus Deadpool. It's not an actual fight. It's comparing the two different subversions of the superhero genre, and he's actually explaining why Deadpool first movie's story, if it wasn't for being fun because of Deadpool, it's kind of shit.
What, the one where he was in what, you're talking about his first appearance in X-Men Origins, Wolverine? Or you talking
I'm talking about Deadpool movie, how his movie is an origin story, and origin stories are fucking boring shit.
Oh. Yes, but I mean, Deadpool's origin story was at least fun.
No, it was.
It was fun.
No. Because he's not the only one who acts like Deadpool in that movie. Everyone acts like Deadpool in that movie. That's bullshit. Weasel acts like Deadpool. His girlfriend acts like Deadpool. They're all just sassy assholes.
Yes, I guess you could say that.
Colossus is fun. I like him because he's different than all the others. Everyone else is a sassy asshole in that movie, and that's just stealing Deadpool's stick.
That's very true.
I was gonna say, Colossus was really good in that movie.
I had an issue with how he was animated, though. His arms always looked too small for his body.
True, but yeah.
The comic humor between Deadpool and Colossus is funny. Oh, you poor wife.
It's like Deadpool had been the only one with that sense of humor in that movie. But every single one of them, even the fucking Negasonic Teenage Warhead, had that kind of fucking humor. Sassy assholes. All of them. What the fuck?
I think it was more along the lines of, yes, they're all sassy, they're all assholes, but at the same time, Deadpool is still the only one who understands that he's in a movie. Okay,
He's
so you
the
know
one that breaks the fourth wall.
Even that is inconsistent how he breaks the fourth wall. That's but I like the movie, but it has so many flaws. I hope for the second one to be amazing.
Do you guys know who told Deadpool he's in a comic book? Who broke his mind?
Stan Lee?
No.
No, what? I know he broke Professor X's mind. I don't remember who.
Okay, there's two people in the Marvel universe that know that they're in comics. One of them told Deadpool that he was in a comic, which is how the second person. It's how they became from one person who knew he was in a comic to two people. Loki told Deadpool he was in a comic. and
Oh,
it shattered his psyche.
yeah, and he killed everyone.
Yes, Deadpool kills everyone.
Yeah,
So yes,
Deadpool killed the Marvel Universe.
but yes, he's the
He
one who told Deadpool that he was in a comic. Now, one of the questions that I got asked when I told someone that was, well, why doesn't Loki do the same thing? And my response to that is, why do you think Loki always tries to take over the world? He doesn't care. He knows that nothing's going to happen if he's not going to die. He disobeys orders every single time because he knows nothing's going to happen. He knows it's all just a story. Think
Makes
about
sense.
that. All of the other villains care if they get hurt, care if they die, care if something happens to them. Loki gives no fucks because he knows he's in a story.
Yeah, the way he's played off in the movies, it makes it look like he's just too confident of himself whenever he knows he doesn't be. Just witty.
he's
More
kind of like
witty than what needs to be.
who would have known? He's kind of a sassy asshole.
That too.
Let's write one character and give them 50 fucking costumes.
Maybe that was the plan the whole time.
I enjoy the humor that they put in it. I do. I wish DC would do the same thing.
Of course, compared to DC, Marvel is a masterpiece, and I love Marvel. It's popcorn action galore, except Winter Soldier is the best movie. It's fantastic because it's more than that. That there's no sassy assholes. Oh my god, you can make a movie
Yes,
without
there
a
is.
sassy.
His name is the Falcon. The Falcon was the sassy asshole.
But he hardly had any sass. He was just a black guy with wings, bro. He was an occasional comedic thing, but he was hardly comedic in the entire movie.
All right. I will concede that point. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've been going for about 2 hours, so I think I've pretty much run out of my caffeine. How about you guys?
I
Yeah.
haven't left bed yet.
I still haven't cracked open my monsters, so
Well,
I've
I
been
think-
fondling my boobs.
but I've got 150 acres I've got to burn off today in 2 hours, so I'll save it for that.
all right. Let's
Okay.
call it quit here, folks. So, do you guys have anything you have to say before we leave?
Says
No,
yes.
I'm good.
I'm gonna say one thing. I'm gonna get yelled at. Darkseid, you need to do more Rule 34 of Antoine.
No, he's my artist. I would like
I
Black
second
Panther
that.
5 out of 10.
No, unfortunately,
I got it.
Unfortunately, Darkseid is Lo-Fi's personal artist and assistant and sex toy. But that's
that makes it-
that's the point.
That makes it better because Rule 34 of Lo-Fi and Antoine.
No,
Oh,
Anyway, thank
don't
you
do
for
black-
joining us. Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. This has been Cafinated or Die. I've been joined by my co-host Sparky and our guests Cassie and Lo-Fi. If you want to catch more of Lo-Fi and myself, we are on the Proper Villains at 4:00 p.m. Pacific Standard Time every Tuesday, and we hope to see you there. And I will be back to my normal video schedule this week, so look forward to that.
5 out
Anyway.
of 10.
What? Anyway, thank you for joining us, everyone, and we hope to see you next week. And remember, stay caffeinated or die.
5 out of 10.